Good evening, my wonderful friends. It's Friday, the 9th of December. It will be posted in the morning on Saturday. A lot of is going on in the politics. It's a little bit too much for me, but I will tell you which subjects I will touch. Will we see taxes from Trump taxes? Will the Helsinki Translator be able to will be able to say what was going on in that meeting? Will Trump be running for president? He is running, but how far he will be running? Will Jack Smith do search of Trump properties? Will Jack Smith catch Secret Services loyal to Trump? How is situation between Taiwan and China? Will railroad workers got vacation and sick days, and they will be paid for that because they might have those days but not paid? Why Kanye West took white supremacists to Mar-a-Lago? Will Ivanka leave Jared Kushner? Will Peter Buttigieg become the president of United States? Okay, a lot, and I will start right away. On the last video that I did with Cheryl on Wednesday, it's live, so it's very in a fast speed, and I didn't explain something what the vision meant for me. And the next day, when I heard the news that Brittney was released from Russia, I thought, wow, if I will put more informations, it will be, and I was saying that she will be released, that she will see green grass. I shouldn't touch the subject about dates, time, because we all know that that's not existing in the universe. But there was one thing I should have mentioned, and will open it will give us different prosperity on the vision. So when I said I see the square opening in the window, in the door, in the prison, I should mention, might not look important in that moment. I thought, too long story, but I will say it. When I was in the 70s, young, and of course the disco was the thing that if you were alive, you had to be on the disco Friday, Saturday, at least. And in Bournemouth, where I was studying, all my friends from the college were going to one disco, and it was called Alcatraz. So when I saw the thing in the window opening and looking, I saw Brittney's face in it. It was like moving back in time, because I never been in a prison. I never been even as a visitor in a prison, so I don't know how it is. So I have to always rely to my own visions. That moment, that time, we will go to Alcatraz disco, and we have to knock to the door. My girlfriends were always asking me to go there. Especially I was always going with Ratna. She was from Indonesia, and she said, you have better chances to get out than I do. And the truth was, probably I had better chances. That was 70s, and they were choosing who they want to let in. And so I was knocking, and they will let me in. And then I will say, I have a girlfriend, so they will let us both in. Why I'm coming to that subject? It was very positive message for me. for positive time. And I thought, well, it was such a good time for me when I was going to that disco. Why would I be saying this when Brittney is still in a prison? But that will change completely the look of it. I will say this, and it will be that Brittney will get out because they will choose her out. But because I never went by myself. I was always carry some girlfriend with me or girlfriends. It looks like I have the feelings that they will let the other prisoner out, and Paul Whelan out, because I was always able to pull someone with me. So now Russians want the bicycle assassin who is in prison in Germany for trade. That's not easy. And I know everyone thinks that it's impossible, but maybe this vision that I had, it means that it will be possible, and I will pull 3 cards for if he will, maybe they will switch for someone else, not the bicycle, because he is in Germany as a prisoner. And German might not want to give him away, because one day they might need that trade to be on their, they might want someone else to be taken out from Russia. So 3 cards with the yes, he will fulfill his dream. The same card as it was for Brittney. Beginning of new adventure. But maybe not right away, because he had to sleep on it and they have to kind of discuss. But there is so much talk about this, so that's a great thing that eventually something will come out. And I'll be answering your questions now. So Melanette asked, will Trump tax returns leak to the media before the Republicans take over the House? And I saw, like, you touch one domino block and the rest is falling. So I think eventually it will be coming. We already know that there was some connection between Trump and North Korea through the South Korea bank. So leakage is starting. All about the security. He felt so secure about those taxes. He never wanted to let anyone to look at them. Look, it will be drama for him. Shaky Tower is never in that situation a good card. And we will know about his transaction, King of Coins. So there will be a lot of nice informations. Okay. Yuan, she's asking about the meeting that took time in Helsinki between Putin and Trump. And after the meeting, Trump destroyed all the notes that the interpreter was doing. Will the translator ever have to testify? I feel like it was a woman. And when I closed my eyes, I saw William Barr interrogating her. Barr wanted to know how much dirt is behind the Trump's ears. That's a Polish saying. If you are guilty, there will be dirt behind your ears. And I have to explain this to you. It doesn't make sense right now to you, but to me it makes, he has something that he is worried about. So Barr wanted to know what was going on, and he was interrogating that lady, I think. King of Coins, King of Love. He wants to celebrate some knowledge and to protect himself from Trump. Trump is afraid of Barr. Barr is more braver to talk about Trump than Trump is able to talk about Barr. He was even using bad words. Of course, Barr was saying that he was not qualified or not smart enough. But Barr was equally bad towards Trump, so they have, I bet Barr knows more than we know. And he was capable of interrogating her. Okay, Marlene, will Donald Trump really run for president, or is he just pretending and trying to keep himself out of jail? And as some of you will remember, I said he will run from the law. This is his way of running for presidency, to keep his head above the water. So he is running from the law, thinking that he can take someone to the court, or you are doing this because I'm going for presidency. So he is walking on the eggshells. He is so afraid. He is so far celebrating his status, his freedom, knight of love. He might need some medical help eventually. He might be having a breakdown eventually, because what he is going through must be horrific. I don't know. I don't have the guts for something like that, and he has so many drawers that everyone is pulling, and there is so much dirt in every drawer. So this is his way of at least holding towards his people, that he thinks that he has power over those people and they will stand up for him. Trump has no custodian, someone who custodians of records, the lawyer who gave his statement affirmation that all documents have been returned. What consequences of that will be? And I saw him under the water, so he will be trying to breathe and drowning. He will be given small amount of time to bring the rest of the documents, and then if he doesn't, Jack Smith will put the dogs on. So I believe all the I believe DOJ will have the reason to search all Trump properties, and that will be reasonable, I think, because they were saying that there are no more, and then they found some more on some place in Florida. Oh, not only Trump's property, his kids' property maybe. Huh? There will be some fights, arguments, and Jack Smith is still debating when to take that decision, so he's postponing that decision. Some of you that has private readings, I'm always saying that that's a card that you have to make decision, but you are postponing. You are avoiding to make that decision, but it's not going to run away from you. You have to make that decision. And Jack Smith will have to, he's fast. Even he is still recovering in Europe, in Netherlands, from his knee. But what a great surprise he is to everyone. Amy One, thank you, Amy, again. Will Jack Smith investigation catch Secret Services member loyal to Trump? And I saw, I don't know if you in USA you have those bars or pubs that there is a bull or horse that people are getting on it and trying to to hold as long as they can, otherwise they fall out of the horse on the soft landing. But I see him on that kind of thing, fighting with the fake horse. And I believe he will be able to fight. He will be able to have a grip, have control over the disloyal to Biden Secret Service members. He will get a grip on it. It's not easy. I was laughing when people were doing that, but he will pull some of those people and will tell them, you have choice. You go the right way or you are getting out of the horse. He will have a strong fist running everything. A lot of backstabbing. Oh, he has to watch. And some of them will have the cow jumping over the heads. Some of them will be very irresponsible. So they might be even in some of those groups. He has to pay attention and be careful, because one wrong movement and he's falling. So he has to really keep eye on the balance. Love and relationships. That's the person who is asking question. How is the situation between Taiwan and China? It's like when you have Slurpee slush, and once I just got that and never more, because my brain was frozen. So it is like that. The situation between Taiwan and China right now is frozen. It's not a good feeling. It's really stressful feeling. Whoever had that, everyone probably tried once at least, and the kids wanted more. So, but it is that, to me, it was very unstable feeling. I wanted this to be over and done, but it looks like that will be the situation between Taiwan and China. Just frozen right now because China is experiencing so many problems on their own. Yeah. They are just observing, Chinese Xi is just observing from outside, so he is not acting on anything. He has a headache. There was something wrong with his brain, I think. They were saying that he had some tumor, but it was different medication that they were giving him. He will take chances right now, and then when he is ready, he can do the job. But right now, I don't think he is ready. So everything is postponed, and he has so many riots on his streets, so he can't afford to go for a war where people are rebelling towards him. And war is always a trouble, and especially war like that people wouldn't support that war, because there will be no equal support. They were happy to have Taiwan as a free country living next to them, and so that will be not the popular war. Ellen L. Boykema asking, will railroads workers who are looking for vacation and 6 days eventually got those days and will be paid for? And they will have to sleep on them. Not right away, maybe in some other time. I don't want to say the date, but before I said they are put on the side just waiting. So they will be waiting. They will got a good benefits otherwise. But so it shows that they wouldn't be eager to quit that job. but they are just calculating and debating. Biden will try his best, and eventually he will take a grip on everything, and they will get some benefits like that. Irene Liqueur, thank you, and she's asking, is there any reason why Kanye West, who is black, take a white supremacist to see Trump in Mar-a-Lago? And when I was thinking about this, a crazy guy came to the store, and I thought, that's my answer. Sometimes you have to think outside the box, not what, because he interfered with with this question. I wanted to answer myself, and I thought I will let him move out so I can close my eyes and look like I'm praying. And he was talking to himself, and I was disturbed, and I thought, yes, Kanye West, he admitted that he has some bipolar problems, and who knows what other problems, So he's unpredictable. He is not thinking in a very rational way. He wants to start new adventure because his marriage broke up, he left Kardashian's nest, his wife, and he is going through hell, the devil. So he is acting like that guy today in my store. And I thought, oh, that's the answer, because I wanted to concentrate, and he was coming and interfering, and I thought, that's your answer. So you have to take it what universe is sending to you. And sometimes it's not that you can close your eyes and have the vision like I do. Sometimes you have to go with the flow, what's coming your way. And Bev B, will Ivanka stay in the country when her husband Jared Kushner will go to jail? We don't know yet if he will go to jail, but if there will be any reason for her to leave him, believe me, she will leave. She is very self-preserving. She only thinks about herself. The 4 years in White House was devastating to them. And I saw 2 cabbages. And when I asked my mom why she divorced my father, because they were never arguing, I thought it was perfect marriage when I was a kid. I loved my father and I loved my mom, and without arguing, you never think that there is any big problem. And she said, we were living like 2 cabbages, not arguing, but we never knew what the other person thinks inside. And I have that feeling that it's such a coldness between Jared and Ivanka. They don't know how to express themselves the funny way, I would call this. So if there will be a moment that she will have to leave him and run away from the country, whatever, she will do it. She will take the kids. She's a very good mother, and we can't complain about him being a good father. She wants to celebrate her life, and she wants to have her freedom. There is 2 guys that have eye on her. They are already struggling. They have a lot of some disagreements, and it's all that the money is holding them. The working for the White House was something that was holding them as well before. Dealing with daddy every day, oh gosh, I felt sorry for them. Bev B, will current secretary Peter Buttigieg become the president of US one day? If so, will he be 2 terms? And I saw a chariot, 2 horses connected to the wagon. And straw, whatever, to the chariot. And they are divided, going different directions. So something is going out of control in the future in Buttigieg's life. I wish him all the best. When he was running for president, I was surprised that I said he will be a very good runner like Emu, the big bird, and eventually he will put his head in the sand. And that was happening. He was very, very good. He was third, I think, after Biden, and eventually, and Elizabeth Warren, I think, was before him even. I don't remember now, but I know that he was such a good runner. At the beginning, no one even knew that he can be that good runner. And then he one day, he said, okay, I'm taking the other offer that Biden has for me and the position probably in the White House. Something will come out his way and he will think, okay, without the struggle, I will divide my strength. But that's what I don't exactly understand, but I want to tell you what I'm seeing. And you can sometimes give me your own opinion, what you think my visions meant. He will be very good worker. He's very smart. He knows few languages. He's a lawyer. He is such a good leader, worker. Queen of Swords. Some legal things might interfere with him. I don't know why. I have to say that because the cards are saying. And he looks very, very honest, so it's very hard for me to believe that something like this will happen. Okay. Oops. I better will put this back. Okay. And Donna L. Davidson is asking about if anyone knows about how to deal with brain injuries. If there are any remedies or diets, please share that information on the comments. I don't know anything about that, how to help someone as just relaxing, and that would be my opinion, but I'm not a doctor. And Patty is asking, is PRP procedure good to use for treatment of arthritis? And pellets rich of plasma is substance that throughout it will promote the healing. So it is like they will take your blood and clean it and put this back. And this is really, really good treatment. I heard a long time ago that in Russia they were using that on the hierarchy leaders and very successfully, making them look younger, making them look stronger, and not only looks, but making them stronger and resisted for illnesses and so on. So I believe that this is a really wonderful treatment. If you have ability to use it, my advice will be to use it. And we have to pray. The first, for entertainment only, I will say my prayer. Santa, please bring me a big wallet and slim silhouette. But please don't make a mistake like you did last year. You mix up those prayers. And now I want to pray seriously. So we have to pray for safety of the world, because Putin is again scaring us with the nuclear attacks. I hope nothing like this will happen. I'm not feeling that it's time yet. But I'm worried that one day someone will push the stupid red button. So we have to pray for safety of the world, security, that people will live in healthy environment with the prosperity, with love and respect for each other. I love you guys, and stay positive, stay safe, and see you Monday. I have a live stream with Cheryl at 11 Mountain Time, and Wednesday as well. So you can find the live videos when you will look under live. Above my website there is live and videos. This one will be on the videos, but live you have to click on that one and you will see lives. Thank you so much. Stay positive and stay safe.